Every day of our lives, we're on the verge of making those slight changes that would make all the difference. Mignon McLaughlin, my friends, 10 to 15 minutes each and every day. Make that change and stick with it. If you will just practice trade each and every day for 10 to 15 minutes, following the charts, doing your training, you will see incredible results. And I tell everyone, don't worry about how long it will take. If you start tomorrow, you're already putting it off another day. Once you master the charts, you'll make up for all the time you ever spent. Let's jump into these charts. Everything down for the day. We saw things reverse on stocks yesterday, going up a little bit. In fact, they did pop up in the morning and then down in the afternoon. We're looking at the S&P 500 down 0.67%. When you have this much energy pushing things down, the market can bump up a little bit, but again, you're going to just see the slide continue. Look at all the volume this week. We're only in Wednesday, and we're already well above the volume of last week, of the well above the week before, and the week before that, and before that, and before that. I mean, this is the highest volume we've seen since all the way back on, the 15th of April, where we saw things move down for a 3-week period. But a big red down candle. On the 2-day chart, we're well below the weekly trend line as we are on the half day. So again, things moving in the right direction as per our charts. Those are down, still short there on the S&P. Our play, of course, has been on the NASDAQ 100, down even more, about double of the S&P. It's down 1.08%. And again, accelerating down. Don't have as high a volume as we see on the S&P this week as compared to last week yet. We look at the 2-day, and of course, it's well below. Again, let's see, did we hit the low yesterday on the prior 2-day candle representing Monday? Tuesday, that was 434.56, 434.37. So yeah, even lower. And we can see where things, again, popped up in the morning and then rolled over in the afternoon. On the half day, we're still well below that weekly trend line. So our short trade still going in the right direction. What's up with 20-year bonds? Well, they're down for the day 0.70%. 2 days of consistent down movement there. Still have a green up candle on the weekly, reaching a higher high. But again, maybe what we've done on bonds is hit that purple ceiling that we put in a long time ago. We see the 2-day chart showing some negativity there. And of course, the half day, we're still above the weekly trend line on both the 2-day and the half day. Maybe things will sort of stop there and bounce back up. We don't know. And again, we're not into a trade on 20-year bonds because we've really not had anything to confirm any of that for us. It's been herky-jerky the whole way. We trade on charts that we can read. Now, we could read bonds back last year when things hit a bottom there at the end of October. Well, they, right before the end of October, turned around at the end of October and shot up all the way through Christmas. Yes, that was beautiful. Picture postcard perfect rotation over going up. Since then, we've had a couple of times that we had something we might be able to follow, but here lately, not good. We're just waiting for bonds to sort themselves out, and we might see that happen. If indeed we have an interim high here, we got lots of volume, and things rotate over next week, that would be great. Don't know if that's going to happen. If it does, we'll follow it. What about gold? Gold, and by the way, bonds down 0.70%. I may have said that earlier. Gold down 0.07%. So again, very, very little today. But again, we have another ceiling here that gold's bounced off 4 times now, and maybe a 5th time here. We have a red down candle forming. We're below the weekly trend line on the 2-day and the half day. Things popped up in the morning, rolling over in the afternoon. Not much, just 0.07%. Lots of volume this week. And again, do we have an interim high and a rotation over this week? Well, Again, it popped up and then down and then popped up and down. It's just tough. I want to see more of a rolling over going down. We do have nice volume with that, but you can see where it tried to do it on us a week ago, and then it popped right back 2 weeks ago, and then it popped right back up again. Not real sure about gold and what I might be willing to do on that. As you know, we did not jump into that up move nor that down move, so we'll just wait, watch, and see. Let the charts lead us. Now, Bitcoin down again, my friends. I hear people say when you have the market just, a systemic, I'm not going to call it a crash yet, but you do see it hammering down. People go, why does everything go down? My friends, everything goes down because people have margin calls to make, and you sell whatever it is you have to sell to make your margin calls. I've watched this happen again and again and again. Now, what might recover first? It might be gold, might be bonds, might be Bitcoin. But right now, they're all pulling back. And look at HODL, which is our Bitcoin. That is the VanEck Bitcoin Trust. And it is just one bleeding red down candle this week on the 2-day chart. You can see where things really hemorrhaged on that Monday, Tuesday. We have a down day here on Wednesday, first day of this latest 2-day candle. Things tried to pop up in the afternoon on Tuesday. Couldn't sustain it on Wednesday morning, rolling over Wednesday afternoon, down 3.37%. So again, Bitcoin still in the negative, still lots of negative energy. You can see where that green spinning top was last week with the interim high, and then things really rotating crushingly over this week. So still negative on Bitcoin. Hopefully it'll reset nicely at some point. Maybe when the markets settle out, or at least Bitcoin settles out, things will bottom nicely and then have a clean, beautiful rise on a readable chart. That's what we want. So appreciate you being with us. Always love to hear from you. CW@chartingwealth.com. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.